So if you heard your coworkers talking S-bomb about you, would you say something to them? Or would you just be sad and take it? Because this email said the other day I was in the bathroom at work in a stall. 2 of my coworkers come in. Don't know, of course, I'm the one that's in there. And they start gossiping about me. And it was all bad.
Oh.
They're talking about the only reason why I got my promotion is because the boss thinks I'm hot. And that I'm flirting with him. I throw myself at him, which is not true. I try to be very professional in everything I do. I'm not flirting. I'm just doing my thing. And it just feels like these women have always hated me anyway. They're saying I'm not qualified, I'm fake. I just sat there frozen the entire time. Just like every word they said, I got more and more sick to my stomach just listening to it. Now I can't stop thinking about it. And I see them in the hallways, and of course, they're nice to me.
They always are.
But I know how they feel. I mean, I worked really hard for this, and I just hate that. If they're saying it to each other, they're probably saying it to everybody. And does everybody in the office now feel this way about me? I feel like I've earned everything that I've received, but they're trying to make it sound almost like I'm sleeping with the boss just to get what I'm getting.
This is the premise of the hit movie from 1980, 9 to 5, starring Dolly Parton. There was rumors about her character, and they were saying she was sleeping with the boss, and she wasn't. And everyone around was believing the rumors because the 2 people that were kind of in charge of the back room would kind of poison everyone's thoughts. And that absolutely can happen.
Totally. And you know who does things like this? Insecure women who are not confident in their skills. And so they see you as a skilled girl who is not only intelligent, but also beautiful and going places and has a great head on her shoulders. And they're jealous of you because you have what they know they will never have. And so what they do, this pack mentality of weak women, is they want to bring down the girl that has it all, that looks like she's awesome, and then she's just killing it in life, because they want to bring her down so that they can make themselves feel better because they know they're not good enough.
Yeah, she can't figure out how to handle it because she's thinking about all the different options. Do I confront them, say something to them? Do I go to the boss and say something to it? Do I then start looking for another job? And will I have this at another place we go? Because she's been there several years and she felt like she's really climbed the ladder the right way and has clients and everything else underneath her that is good. And so she would lose a lot of that if she switched jobs. She's like, well, why? Just because they're saying bad stuff about me, should I leave?
To me, this is something that really happened. You heard it with your own ears. Yeah. You don't have to flip tables over and you don't have to get all mad, but I would confront them and say, hey, look, I heard what you said about me, and I would like to talk to you about that. You don't have to ignore something like that. To me, I would confront that situation.
Yeah,
I'm not bringing the boss involved. I'm going right to the source and saying, why do we have beef? What did I do to you for you to go into a bathroom and gossip to the point where I think you are disparaging my character?
And then you smile at me in the hallway like we're friends.
Yeah.
When you shine a light on cockroaches, they don't like it. They scatter. And what they have right now is strength in numbers, and they are having a good time running your name through the mud, probably telling everybody in the office that you're sleeping with the boss, which you're not. You need to shine a light on the fact that you heard everything they said in the bathroom. I would tell them. I would take it to HR. I would tell everybody, because we don't keep secrets when people do bad things. Yeah. We tell the bad things. I've learned this because I've kept secrets of bad things because I didn't want drama. Tell the bad things and shine the light on the cockroach.
And there's a type of person that they don't even know they're gossiping or doing anything bad. Gossiping is just in their nature. They'll gossip about everybody, and until you get to the gossiper's face and say, I've heard you've been talking some stuff. Let's work this out. But present your facts. Again, don't get all screamy, don't get all mad, but I definitely would make them feel uncomfortable and let them know, I heard everything you said about me. Explain why you feel that way. You have the floor now.
I was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I heard everything you said about me. Why would you do that? And why are you going around telling people I'm sleeping with the boss?
Because, to me, this is a matters of the heart situation, and you are now questioning my character, which that does hurt my heart, and I would like to sit down and talk to you about it and just tell me what's on your mind. What's the beef with me?
And a lot of times this is
it puts them on their heels, man.
And it's a girl thing. And so you may want to also tell the boss what's going on here, because I'm sure he is going to be embarrassed, upset, not like that this is being said about him too, because they're saying it about you, but they're also saying it about him.
One text says, haters are your motivators. F those chicks. And Anna said, yeah, you know what? You work hard. You keep climbing the ladder. You say nothing. Amy says, yeah, I wouldn't even waste my time confronting these girls.
Yeah, but here's the difference, yo.
You can't keep bad secrets.
When you have somebody attacking your character and other people in your industry start to believe these rumors to a point where it does affect your job, you can't sit back and take that. You do have to address it, because trust me, people will start to believe these rumors.
Totally.
If there's something that's really damaging to your character and you've got a bunch of gossipers, no, you confront that and you make sure you nip that in the bud.
You really should.
You don't let that go on.
Trust me, I went through it and I didn't say anything, and I wish I would have said stuff, and I wish I would have stopped the lies and the gossipers. I just felt like I was going to rise above it and not be involved in their stupid drama. But other people believe it in the workplace, and then it will affect your job.
There are times where you let things go that are benign and you're like, they're just talking crap. And then there's times where someone's attacking your character, which you're sleeping with the boss. That's not something you want out there.
And they're talking about the boss too. He needs to know what they're saying about him. I'm sure he is not going to like it very much.
Okay.
There's a time to say something and there's a time to be quiet. And
I would say something.
I would say something. When you catch someone gossiping about you, now you've got the proof they're talking trash. Let's figure this out. Let's sit down like adults and talk. And if you can't sit down like an adult and talk, that just shows you that you're a punk ass bitch.
Okay.
Amen.
Now, 73% of people said, yes, confront these girls. You need to say something to them.
We don't keep bad secrets, and that is a lesson that you have to figure out and learn. It's the harder thing to do because it just makes all this drama. But you got to tell everybody what these chicks are up to, because this is your career.
I think the word confront, too, might throw people off. Sometimes when you use the word confront, it means getting in someone's face. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, it depends on who are the people spreading the gossiping. Are these people that can affect your job? We've seen it happen before with people gossiping about things that are not true. And then people of importance believe that.
Yeah.
And that's why I say you nip things in the bud. You
confront them.
I'm seeing comments about rise above it.
No.
There's certain times you can rise above things. You absolutely can.
Part of the 27% that said do not confront them. Mike said it just gives them more ammo. Mindy said don't respond to them. It's going to give them more to talk about. Remy thinks that it unnecessarily escalates things.
No.
Jamie says it's not worth the battle. People are going to believe what they want regardless. And Amy says, look, life will get them. You don't have to.
But all those are, life does not necessarily mean you're going to get got because you're gossiping. You are in a career where people are ruining your name. And it's not about, Virginia stole some pencils. It's you're sleeping with the boss. You are not qualified. And if these are, possibly managers saying this or someone who can get into a manager's ear, I'm telling you, I don't think you need to punch anybody or scream at anybody. I would just say, what's your beef? What's going on? Why are you talking this?
It is crucial that you remain super calm.
Yeah.
And you don't let them get you upset, and you just deal in facts. But you have to present what they said, and you have to let people know that it's not true and that you will not accept that people are out there in your workspace talking about you like this and telling other coworkers that this is how you conduct yourself, because it's not true.
They may keep you around the company because you're a good worker, but maybe you don't get that next promotion because you were sleeping with the boss and someone else said. I'm just saying there's things that can happen if you don't nip certain things in the bud.
Melena had sent in a text, and she said, I could see talking to them, confronting them on what they said, and maybe setting the record straight, but ultimately you're not there to make friends. You're there to pay your bills. Clearly, management recognizes your hard work, and things may not be as bad as you think, because if management favors you and you're doing well, then the haters be damned.
They favor you now.
Yeah, if you get enough haters, trust me, they can influence everybody in the office. It does happen.
I've seen it.
They can flip a whole entire room. A few haters can do that.